internet. Hello YouTube. I was listening to the Cocteau Twins and I felt like there's a video that it needs to be done. And this video is to pay tribute to Simon Raymonde. Simon Raymonde was the bass player for the Cocteau Twins. And Cocteau Twins happens to be one of my, if not my favorite band in the whole world. So what I'm going to be doing is playing tiny bits of music just to show off his work with the Cocteau Twins, what he was doing with the bass, because it was really, important. What he was doing was very unique and different, just like the other two, just like Elizabeth and Robin Guthrie. He was doing something very different from any other bass player out there. And I really think his bass, the way he played the bass is a big part of why the Cocteau Twins sounded the way they did. So why I'm not just playing bass line like I did with the Cure or Joy Division is because I really want to show what's going on with the bass in Cocteau Twins. So let's start by playing an old song, Sugar Hiccup. Great bass line. Yeah, I'm gonna be singing na 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 na. Sugar hiccup. It's all about the bass. Na 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 na. Sugar hiccup. Na 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 na. Sugar hiccup. Na 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 na. Sugar hiccup. This kind of playing, this kind of bass line happens in a lot of Cocteau Twins songs. You have like a bass that has the whole song in the bass line. It's really unique in that way because that usually doesn't happen. So let me show you another song, Pink, Orange, Red. This kind of playing, this makes you feel that the whole song is in the bass, which is, I don't know, I love that thing about the Cocteau Twins. And this kind of thing happens with a lot of songs, with a crazy amount of songs. It's like he was playing chords like on half of the songs. So this kind of thing happens a lot. And it kind of makes you feel that if you just play the bass line, and you sing along, you're playing like the acoustic version of the song, which happens to be with the bass and not with the guitar, which is very rare. Let me use a different band that I also love to make a point. Just think about the song "Just Like Heaven" by the Cure. Everybody knows "Just Like Heaven," so it goes something like, "Show me, show me, show me how you do that trick. That makes me laugh," she said. Well, you can't play the bass line and sing the song. It sounds empty. It sounds like it's missing everything. But, thinking about that song, if you get rid of the drums, you get rid of the bass, you get rid of the electric guitar, you get rid of the keyboards, and you're just left there the acoustic guitar and Robert Smith singing. That's the whole song. The whole song is the strumming of the acoustic guitar and the melody of the voice. That exactly kind of thing happens with the cocteau twins, but with the bass. If you get rid of everything and you just play the bass line, you're playing like the acoustic version of the song, which is very unusual and very rare. And it's one of the things why I like cocteau twins so much. Well, not really, but it could be. If I was a bass player back then, maybe that was one of the reasons, but I wasn't a bass player. So, let me show you what I mean. It sounds so cool. The whole song is within this bass line. You can actually play the bass line and sing, and it sounds great. It sounds like the whole song is right there. So, and the reason because of that is Simon Raymonde. He was a great player with great ideas, and the way he mixed his sound with the cocteau twins was just perfect. So I really think it's a big part of why the cocteau twins sounded the way they did. So another thing that he did with the cocteau twins that I also love is when he starts to play the song with a standard technique, one note at a time, and all of a sudden, at some point, he starts strumming chords. And I remember very well that the effect that causes, with me particularly, is that I remember hearing, for example, Caroline's Fingers, and when the bass started playing chords, I was like, whoa, this is my favorite part of the song. And I didn't really know it was the bass back then, but that was what it was. It was the bass. And so let me show you that song, a little bit of that song. It starts with the guitar doing this kind of thing. This is the guitar. And the bass goes. I love that song, and I love that bass. I love what he was doing with the bass. I love that bass part. It's just amazing. Sorry. Hola, hola, unos tres, probando. Another song that features that kind of technique is another famous song named Ice Blink Luck, which also starts like this. I love that song and I love that bass. And I also remember hearing that song and when the bass starts to play, I was like, whoa, this part is awesome. And it was the bass. And you know, maybe that's the reason why I'm a bass player. I didn't know back then it was the bass, but I just love that sound. So I'm glad it was the bass. So, well, I said everything I wanted to say. So thank you so much for watching. This video was to pay tribute to Simon Raymonde. I just love him. I love the Cocteau Twins. And I'll see you next time. I'm going to play a little bit of Heaven or Las Vegas, a little arrangement that I did for the bass, a very short version of the song. And I'll see you next time.